It's a statistic that just blows my mind. The CDC reports cancer kills more than 1,500 people a day.
Well, unfortunately, the latest on cancer research is that the funds just aren't there. As a matter of fact, thousands of cancer scientists are headed to Capitol Hill tomorrow to bring it to the attention of our federal lawmakers.
Well, one family is raising money for cancer research in a unique way, and here's a hint. Their message? Bald is beautiful. 1, 2, 3. Mom, Dad,
okay, don't rush when you're shaving my head.
and daughter are all going bald for a cause.
Excited. I'm really glad to be able to do this.
I'm a little nervous, but I'm really happy that my school made this money and that I can do this to show my appreciation.
Jill, Pete, and Abby Lewandowski are taking fundraising to new hair-raising levels. Each family member set a fundraising goal to raise money for the Relay for Life team. If they met the goal, they promised to go bald, which they did.
If this is what it takes to eventually, hopefully find a cure, then here we go.
A mission that for the Lewandowski family is very personal.
For me, it's about my mom. My mother had ovarian cancer.
My grandma had not only lost her hair, but lost her life to cancer. So that was kind of what pushed me to do this the most.
Their motivation pushed others as well, like Abby's teacher, who shaved her head too, and Abby's godmother, a cancer survivor, who helped shave Abby's head. As the hair came off, the emotion came out.
I was remembering a lot about my mom.
Do you still feel beautiful? Yeah, I do. Because even with my godmother, when she lost her hair, she was still beautiful, and that makes me think that I'm still beautiful.
And together the family raised more than $1,800 for cancer research.
That is a dedicated family.
It's pretty remarkable.
Wow.
And speaking of raising money for cancer research, that's exactly what will be going on this weekend in Salisbury.
Yep, it is the Relay for Life of WICOMICO County. And Delmarva Life's Sean Stryker joins us now from the site of the relay, the Arthur W. Purdue Stadium. Sean, this is an incredibly touching event.
Yeah, well, Jimmy and Lisa, I've been involved with Relay for Life before, and it's kind of hard to say exactly how touching it really is. I'm here at the Arthur W. Purdue Stadium, like you said, and to be honest, this is one of the coolest venues for Relay for Life I've ever seen. Now, right now, the field is empty, but come Friday, there'll be upwards of 2,000 people out here for the Relay for Life. I'm here with Amy Bryant, who's one of the people who's responsible for making all of this happen. Now, I know how powerful Relay for Life is. It's 2 days away. You got to be getting excited.
Super excited, Sean. If you see, the field's all marked, the campsites are ready to go, and so it's go time. We're excited.
What is it that you think makes Relay for Life so inspirational?
Well, in the words of my 6-year-old son, Nathan, it's a giant party. But for me, it's 12 hours of walking, fundraising. It's just taking time to support survivors and to remember those we've lost that have passed to cancer.
So what's going to be happening?
Friday night there'll be lots of things going on here. There'll be bands, there'll be food vendors, there will be the carnival rides in the back will be going on. People will be walking. The survivors will be here. Caregivers will be here. This place will be hopping Friday evening.
Now the goal of the whole event is to raise money for cancer research, and this is the 21st year for the Relay for Life of WICOMICO County. They've raised over $3.5 million. What's your goal for this year?
This year our goal is $200,000, and as of right now we have raised $175,000.
All right, now that's a raise between 77 teams that they have signed up so far, and you're
That's
a captain of a team.
I am.
And the story behind that's also very inspirational. Can you tell me that?
Yes, I sure can. In 2012, I was leaving work, and I passed a coworker in the hallway, Mr. Lester Purnell, and I asked him where he was going Friday evening, making conversation, and he said he was heading out here to Relay for Life. So I said, well, I'll join you out there, Lester. So Lester and I met out here. We walked, he walked the survivor lap. He's a survivor. He's had cancer for several years now. His cancer is treatable but not curable. He walked the survivor lap. I joined him in the caregiver lap. We walked, we participated in some fundraisers, and that evening I simply said to Lester, who do you come here with every year, Lester? And he said, I come by myself. And in that moment, it touched me, because I thought to myself, this man, I work with him every day. He comes to work with a giant smile. He never calls out sick. He goes to Hopkins for treatments monthly. In fact, he's there today for treatment. And it just touched my heart that he attended this event every year by himself. So in that moment, I decided he wasn't going to attend the event anymore by himself. And so I went back to work on Monday, talked to a few coworkers, and we came up with our own team, and here we are 2 years later.
And I see you're getting emotional. It's getting me emotional. It's a very emotional event.
It is.
It's powerful. It builds camaraderie. And you just kind of, gather around and support the cancer patients. Tell me real quick, when is this happening?
This event will take place here on Friday. It's open to the public. We are asking anyone and everyone to come out here Friday evening. Bring your family, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, family, friends, everyone. Just come on out. It starts at 6. We will have a survivor's lap. We will have a caregiver's lap. There's a children's lap this year. We would ask, all kids to come on out. There will be a luminary service that will start at 8:15. It's very emotional. The festivities will go on, open to the public till midnight.
Come out.
Come on out.
Check it out.
Absolutely.
And if you want more information on the Relay for Life of WICOMICO County, you can visit our website, wboc.com. Click on our picture at the top of the page. I recommend coming out and checking it out. Jimmy and Lisa, back to you guys.
Yeah, definitely. If you've never been, you want to check it out. We go there every year.
Yeah.
And if you're out there and you see a young man on stilts, a young man with a yellow hat on stilts with a bucket, just throw some money in his bucket, because he's out there. That's my son. He goes out there every year, walks on his stilts to raise money for cancer research.
Get out there.
It's a great event.
Get out there and go.
Well, the love for family just overflows at Relay for Life. It's a lot like the unconditional love we have for our furry family members. Up next, you don't have a wet nose to snuggle up to. How you can add one to your family.
And a little bit later on, we're feeding our family. We're in the Delmarva Life kitchen, whipping up a delicious bacon butternut squash soup, and that is just a taste of what you can expect at the upcoming Celebrity Chef's Beach Brunch. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.